Okay. Hello, hello, hello. We are online. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. Let's see where we get started today. Along it. This is so bullish right now. Like it's been pretty interesting how price has been moving. Let me see. Hopefully we have a good day. I think this whole past like 5 trading days, we're on a streak and I'm like up 5 figures every single day. Well, not really risking that much just because it's been so easy. I just want to keep that going. And I could slow down if I need to. Do you see Lanto's banger? No, I wasn't online. I was doing other stuff. You probably did. Yeah, it's a blunt banger. What is this? Why is it like 5 consecutive? Wow. Why does this keep on always happening? Like I don't notice all these gaps with this opening close candle closures, but when I have this indicator on, it just like doo 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 and then doo doo doo. It's so interesting because this is basically just kind of showcasing how the close and open of next candle, close, open, there's a large gap of it every single moment here. And then here, now we're doing the gaps on the upside. Quite interesting. I really want to actually backtest this. I'm like kind of just putting it on there, just watching it, see like, because I never noticed it like that before, but you can set a minimum size. I think that's also important. I think it has to be like at least something substantial. If it's like only like a few ticks or something, I don't think it's going to be worth it. This is interesting though. Been right on a lot of the directional moves. It seems like we're hitting the daily. I don't know if we'll get through it. I think honestly we're just gonna be balancing within here. So we'll draw inside like we're doing, and then we'll just come back in and just chop there. That's what I'm thinking. We have a low 4-hour breaker marked out here, showing a clear rejection. That was, see, if you're a high time trader, short this 4-hour breaker, stop above. It's a 200-point stop, but look at this rejection here. That was like 700 points in the next day, and that's just applying what we do already on higher time frames. Desi's getting off. I think he did AM and PM a little bit, or before PM started. Will Brian buy the absolute high of the range? I swear that's like something that I hate doing unless it's like there's like a 15-minute retrace or something. So if you want me to buy this range, I'm gonna need something. I can't buy the top. I promise you that's something that I feel is too difficult on this move. But you know, what's good is also trying to just be very situational based, which is playing with the trend. Just wherever things are going, just follow it. But it's hard when we're just very far. We'll see what we get today. I feel like we've been doing pretty good. For those people on the stream, I think we had like a stump maybe September. Not as much as September. August for sure. September maybe like neutral. October right now we're kicking off pretty darn good. So let's just keep the ball rolling. Why not? Still pushing higher. Is it true that Lanto's Jewish? I don't think so. What a random question. What does it matter? All right, let's just think about this reasonably. Let's just mark out this very swing high here. I want to mark out this big swing low. I'm gonna also mark out the low that was made before this flip here. Those are gonna be my key areas of interest. Honestly, gonna do the same with ES. ES already kind of took this, but I'll mark this swept. Gonna mark the same here, and then we're just gonna see volatility this week and last week has been pretty incredible. So it's like if you can just take advantage of it, you made a lot of money, and that's what I'm also pushing forward. So what do I see right now? We see a 15-minute gap. We really tapped it slightly on NQ, not so much on ES here on this one underneath. And now we're just pushing higher. We're approaching the draw higher. So this is the candle that's supporting this. We gotta be bullish as long as this holds here. Gonna drop to the 5. We flipped the 5-minute. We're going straight to this internal high and pushing to the high on the left side here, which is all the way to 25,000. Gonna be watching this here. It does look like it's gonna try to flip on this closure here. 5-minute for the next closure. Both for NQ and ES. Yeah, this is right there. Oh. There we go. Should be fixed now. How long does the points take? They're pretty quick with it. Unless the firms are delayed. Just wait a week, and usually it'll get done. Like I don't want people stressing over it because it's always done after a week. Can we convert cash into points? Yes. If you look in the dashboard, it should be already available. Five-minute closure, next 3 minutes. This is going to be the protocol. It looks bullish already. We already retraced and just held that, so I don't really see things going higher. Or I don't see things stopping this from going higher, I mean. Kind of said something that's opposite what I meant. So let's say that we're going to be bullish until... this is such a big drop here. Even this 15-minute gap here, this higher one, as long as, let's say, this supports, we gotta just look upside, no matter how high it'd be, unless we do take like a swing high here. Let's check the Robinhood. It's been growing slowly. Let's take a look here. I think I went down under 1 million when market dumped, but like, you know, I didn't do anything here. Look at this. Market opened up, started dumping. I was like, well, the 1 million didn't last long, and then now we're back up. Easy peasy. And if you guys want to see the cash secure puts that I've been telling you guys to start swinging, it's gonna expire worthless, I'm pretty sure. 53% expiring Friday. I guess there's hope because it's so volatile, right? But like some things are like literally expiring tomorrow. You have no chance here. And like all I gotta do is like for NQ to be like above like 400, 500, which should be pretty easy unless Trump tweets something nasty. So these are just gonna expire completely worthless. It'll be like another 2,000. ICT is live. I have not watched. I used to like just see what he's doing. What is it? But I haven't watched it in a long time. Okay, we didn't want to get this closure here. I'm just gonna mark the next 5 minute here. We kind of like sitting between 2 5-minute gaps. This is interesting. This could close lower and maybe show some momentum for lower price action too. Are you gonna trade? No, I don't think this is like something you should be trading, honestly. Everything worked out for me. Exchanged my cash. 113 into points. Use them purchase a Lucid account. All within a few hours. Nicely done. We're trying to automate that even better. It just takes some time with the firms. Like if we had full control everything, we would do it in like minutes, hours, within hours basically. So in this case, we do have control. That's why it's so quick. How do you decide when to enter? When I have clear draw liquidity. Draw liquidity, I think, is upside though. So like I'm looking here, and then now I just need to like see the time frame align. My bias is showing higher. We have a draw, buy side draw higher, and then the last thing is entry. Entry has to be something that is proper risk reward. Like just because I have this buy side, I'm not gonna try to long this here, and then have like the stop would be way too large, unless I see kind of a better entry. Tyler in the building. What's up? What's up? ICT is ranting right now. What is stock in your personal portfolio that you think could be the next Amazon? Looking for a nice thing to add to my portfolio. That's something that I want to see for me to work on adding, but I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. What's the next Amazon? Every day I just look at NQ and ES, just look at bar candles basically. In a different life, maybe I'll be a trader, but I'll be like a stock trader. And I'll be like looking into every company. Lockheed Martin, aren't they already big enough? Unless you think they're gonna like explode to like 10 times growth. What's the catch with trade day? Their plans are suspiciously cheap. The only catch is a 30% consistency rule. If you could pass a 30% consistency rule, then it's going to be a really good plan for you. But if you can't, it's just going to be challenging. Because I think what they're praying for you to do is, you know, work 30%, 30%, 30%, and then you just go back like 50%. Blown. That's what they're aiming for. What position do you think is reasonable for the 25k rapid during the exam? Evals, I always go kind of crazy with it. 2 contracts, get it done really quick. For funded, 1 contract is plenty. because you don't really have that much drawdown, and you can do 12 accounts, so kind of like 12 exposure. %, even that bad when you're trading consistently. It's not about if you're good or bad. I've seen it, like the stats alone is gonna show you something crazy. Like, imagine this is like what you need to do to pass, right? You're gonna do 30%, and then even if you just go back to break even here, your account's blown. And if you go like, let's say not like 15%, and then go halfway down, also blown. So they're trying to make it as long as possible for you to pass with all of these consistency. So let's just make a more extreme example. Let's say it's like 10% or like 20%. So you need like 20%, 20%, 20%. You need that many times. I need to keep on going. I think it's just, if you look, the data will show how hard it is. And then like you're like 80% already. And let's say you just go down minus 20% or minus 25, and then another 25, accounts blown. Because like at the 50% mark is your max drawdown. So even though you made let's say it's like the goal was 10,000, you made 8,000, and you go back to plus 4,000, accounts blown. So it's kind of like a gimmick in my opinion when they do like this. Because in your head, you're like, oh, this is perfect. But it's trailing you. I think if it's static, whole different story. Static would make things easier because like if you're up 8,000, you lose 4,000, you're still good. You still have 4,000 go. But since it's trailing you as every day it closes, it just eats at you. Essentially what I'm saying is like they're relying on the trailing drawdown. End of day, it's not intraday, but it's still end of day trails you every single day, which is quite challenging to a lot of people who trade them. A static account would be nice, but I don't think prop firms would be able to make money with static accounts. Let's see. We're just pushing higher. This is 5-minute inverse, so we should be looking for longs. How do we get there? Where do we long? I'm pretty sure we could get maybe retrace to 910 again, drop down to 1 minute, and maybe find something. Well, I'm just reading the comments on ICT now. He blocks people, confronts people about the true. Dude blocked me after saying quit yapping about the ramen cut. I think it's a lot of smoke and mirrors when it's like ICT and people trying to defend or even what do you call it, like knock it down. Like, oh, your mentor, the guy who made it or kind of revamped your trading style is a fraud. It's like, it doesn't matter, you know, as long as the concept is making you money, right? So if I can say that like I'm making hundreds of thousands of dollars every month, but in this case, let's just make a fact that IC is a fraud, that wouldn't matter, because just because he's a fraud doesn't change that I'm still succeeding with his concepts, let's say, and his teachings. I'm not following it 100% directly, but I learned from it. So is it giving me value? Yes, but I'm not going to be a blind follower. Maybe he's against Legends Trading. He's not responding. I didn't see it. Oh, Legends Trading. I'm pretty sure Legends Trading has a hefty activation fee. I'm not really supportive of those type of things, even though it's 90% off. And I think it's like a eval consistency as well. correct me if I'm wrong. I've only looked at it briefly. When I saw that, those are like 2 turnoffs. 1, high activation fee. 2, eval consistency that's like very low. I don't like that. It's like trade day to me, like what we just talked about. But you know, let me just pull it up because I think I looked at it like months ago, so maybe they changed it, or I could be looking at it wrong. I'm just gonna pull up Legends Trading. I'm probably not the biggest fan of this. Let me see. 185, so 90% off would be like, what's 90% off of this? Like 26, 27 bucks or something? Or no, it'd be 18 bucks. 90%. I thought it was 80. What is the eval, by the way? 30%? No. This is exactly the same thing I talked about with trade day. 30% consistency rule is a scam. But feel free to go for. Oh, there's a direct funded though. Okay, direct funded. Is it 9% off direct funded too? How much is this direct funded? I mean, that's something that we could talk about more for direct funded. For the eval, I don't like the evals for that. Just based off of experience and other people that I've seen too. We're back inside the 5-minute inversion. This is probably where we should be looking for longs. What a pretty strong push down here. How do we play this? I need to see if this could hold. We have this little gap here that retraced and failed. We could be looking off this here. Oh, that's on the 30. It's just pushing lower. I mean, the 15-minute gap back below could test again. Strong, very strong sells here. I'm still hands off right now until I see something more clear. Let me see. Some people are saying that you not transparent. Oh, who's saying that? If you guys looked at any of my streams, any of my Twitter posts, I post direct reports from my trading. It could be 6 months, it could be 3 months, it could be the whole year. So I'm pretty sure I posted a handful of times this week and last week too. That's the best thing I could do. Like, if you're not convinced that I'm trading good for, let's say, this month, they're like, oh, it's a fluke. Well, look at last month. Look at 2 months before. Look at 6 months. You know, it'll show you like thousands of trade. My win rate's like 65, 66% or something like that. Yeah, I'm late in chat right now. I'm kind of reading very behind. I saw you messaging that team for partnership. Yeah, I looked into them. I was like, because some people asked to be listed. I don't think I'm as interested. I mean, also PW doesn't want me on, so like that's already like that's funny. But the plan itself, I don't think I can see it like me pushing them that good, because if I don't feel like I'm in it, then I don't know if I can do that. It's like 90% off is a good gimmick though, you know, like Apex. But if you look deeper, it's not as good as you think. Like I could see many other firms that beats that. Funding Next and Funding Ticks, they're the best at the moment. Philip, I kind of agree with you. Those two are kind of going on top right now. Funding Next especially. Wait, straight to fund is trailing, like intraday trailing? Are you serious? What are these gimmicks here? Trailing max drawdown, is that intraday trailing? 50% off, that'd be 250 with intraday max. If this is it, both of these are a scam to me. Like, it's a gimmick scam, not like their scam. Oh, yeah. If they're intraday trailing as well, both plans are scams to me. So another reason why I wouldn't talk about them. It's not trader friendly, essentially. If prop firm mission is to keep you in evals as long as possible, and they do intraday max trailing drawdown, it either has to be very dirt cheap where you just gotta recycle it, or you can just burn through mental capital because a trader's gonna be like, oh, this is 90% off, I'll try them out, and then they're just gonna burn through mental capital. They're like, why can't I pass this? Why can't I get a payout? It is not because of your trading abilities. It could just be because the rules are against you. And I think that matters a lot. I mean, at least Apex, you can just do 1 day pass, right? Are you telling me for Legends, you have to take your time to pass it over the course of 4 serious trading days where you get to build up slowly? Like Apex, you could kind of beat the system by just throwing them news, passing 1 day, passing 1 second even. That's the way you can. You're basically getting yourself a chance to get instant funded with Apex by doing the news strat. But Legends, I guess they're more prone against that, so it's sustainable for them, but it's just not friendly. I'm just comparing it to Apex because I guess they're doing like 90% off as well. Back inside this 15-minute gap, if this flips, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be playing for lower. So this is interesting. This is like where it's like very choppy on both sides. We got the 5-minute inversion. We did like a leap and then immediately just closed through it. And you could kind of, we didn't get like another wick higher at least, but if it did, we could kind of frame it up as it trying to go for the downside here with like a chance of delivery or even breaker even. So it is quite challenging. I feel like if you're trying to play like the breakout, it's confusing right now. What do you think about Funded Features family? I think I got like 100k payouts on them, 100k or 50k, something like that, right? I hit the cap and then my account moved to live. That was like 6 months ago. I forgot to be trading on them, or I neglected trading on them for like 6 months now, and I tried recently, so I guess I can message supports. It's been a long time. It's because, you know, I traded with them on Trade They moved me live on like a bootleg broker. I don't know what the broker is. Like, I had never seen a platform do that, where they move you live on a different broker other than the account that you were trading with. Like, if you traded Project X, right, you would get moved live with Projects. You traded Tradevate, you get moved live with Tradevate. You trade Rhythmic, move live with Rhythmic. But since they changed my platform that I have no knowledge of or no experience with, I just didn't want to trade it. What's the name of the broker? I don't know. Maybe it's like Edge Clear or something. I think it's linked with our trader though. It's like some, I don't know why they can't just get like a Tradevate licensing. To me, that might feel like it's like how the firm's doing. Like, can they not get something Tradevate related? I've heard of Edge Clear and other firms like that, but it just, they're not the same broker that I traded with. If I trade with Tradevate, put me on live on Tradevate. Don't make me use a completely different broker. You can't cash out. No prop firm allows you to cash out when you move live. That is how it works. They want to keep you as live, but if you meet the requirements, maybe like there's some firms that like, if you meet like 30 trading days, 30 winning days, you can get it, and that is like the buffer stuck with you. This could be a short too, guys. I know you guys want trades from me, but when I'm not able to fully grasp the price action where it's confidently where we're going, this is where it gets very confusing for me. So the last few days, I've been on a tear. If you see on my trading history, these price action makes sense. It's very volatile, but it makes a lot of sense right now, I want to say the higher time frame is pointing higher, but it's showing that we could be flipping here, or we could just be rejecting here too. So maybe we flip this 5 minute. I can be more sure that this comes higher. So I'm leaning somewhat upside. I can see a downside too, but I'm leaning upside, and I just need it to really dominate through this bearish speed array. If it can just invalidate it, I think the next long will be very easy. Are we making an FPG quote? Do we have enough players yet? That's basically what it is right now. It's so nothing's validating as it should be. Do you still have a good positive experience with Tradecopia? It's been good, but I did have one trade with 23 seconds delayed fill. So which can you elaborate, like which, let's say, account it was on, which firm, which platform? I think that matters, because from my experience, Project X is the one that's terrible. I'll copy trade it and it just does not do well. This is a long delay, so that's just something to keep in mind with projects. It's not like a trade copier issue. I feel like it's just a project's API that's just very poorly done. That's what I've heard from a lot of tech developers, even from trade copiers too. So you can't really do much about it. All trade bait. Okay. So if it's all trade bait, then I don't know. I haven't seen that happen to me, but definitely report it, maybe, if you want to have like awareness on it, and then hopefully they can take a look at it. If you were starting out with a couple 50Ks, which platform would you choose? I might lean towards FundingX Rapids, because it's so easy to pass, like 101, or Legacy. I think Legacy, if you could, that's also very good too. I think FundingX is just a nice all-rounder. It's like good for beginners, very good for experienced. If not, let's say there's not FundingX, I want to say probably Lucid or TradeFi, or one of those one-day pass type accounts. Project X is owned by Microtech. Tops owns definitely a big percentage of it. So okay, this is interesting here. This is framing up to be like a long setup right now. I just don't want to keep on catching this knife here, but it's framing it up right now. Maybe we can get it if it can give us an opportunity. It looks like it's gonna be on ES if we take it though. ES has been moving much better. Where do you guys think is the best area to look for longs in ES here? Maybe like just the midpoint here? Midpoint of the range is just... I'm not really asking for too much, but we got this closure, so it feels better now. Let's drop a long. It's in a 5-minute pennant. Yep. I think price action is showing higher still. Just not as clear. Most people I know use MyFund Futures. I mean, MyFund Futures is a very great option to make it cheap, but I don't like 80-20 profit split. I think it's just preferences. 820 profit split, and I think they do 50% rule and eval now. I'm a bigger fan of 1 day pass. That's me being very experienced prop firms. Yes, about push here. I was contemplating doing this. This is what I'm thinking about, like 5-minute inverse. Once that inverse, we just do something like this here and push the next high. That's what I was kind of going for. Alpha Futures gonna make it 5 max counts from 3. I think that might be a better pick than MyFund Futures because they have this new plan, or not new. It's like already been there. Let me just check out Alpha real quick. Did they announce it? It's gonna be happening? Suggestion? They made a vote. But they have this Alpha Zero, which is basically the same thing as a MyFund Future Starter. MyFund Future Starter is like one of the best plans that I've kind of mentioned to everyone. Same, it's like very similar to the growth or test from TradeFi Lucid. But these guys would be competitor. 90-10 prop split, 1 day pass, very cheap, like 80-90 bucks. No activation fee, of course. We just took the high here. MyFund core plan going up to 3K. Oh, 3K payout cap, right? On their $73. Do you think that still beats like TradeFi Growth, Lucid, Tess, who's 1 day pass, and also 90-10 profit split? Or even Finex, Rapid, or Legacy, both of them are still, I think, could be superior. Maybe if they do a good discount, you know, that's always give them edge, but for regular price, I don't know if they can top it. Little BPR on NQ here as well. I think we still be looking for longs right now. We're closing near 2 p.m. right now too. Gonna just mark this BPR. ES is moving. ES is the more bullish asset, so that's why I wanted to see if I can grab some money. Yes. Missed me with that. Blue Guardian futures. Blue Guardian, I don't really consider them a candidate because I think they have a bad history. I've talked to them, their team, to add them to SPF listing, but they just don't have a clean history with Forex and even futures, like payout denials or some just like janky stuff. Like, I'm not trying to work with a firm that is high risk like that. The 4-hour closure here would be pretty impressive with this push up too. The long bias seems to be playing out. That's what I wanted. Not sure if I could add the cleanest entry because we just been bouncing back and forth. Maybe we can get it after 2 p.m. Blue is Forex ain't it? They also have futures. With time, a lot of prop firms will remove the activation fee. I think so. So what happens is, what if, let's say Top Step is a good example. You pay $50, right, for a 50K account. When you pass it, you have to pay $150 for activation fee. That's $200. Why not make it like $110 all in instead? So it's like kind of costly for initial cost, but all in it'll be cheaper. And so, what would you guys prefer? Would you guys prefer? I don't know. Like, let's do 105 all in, or 50 plus 150. act fees for the same 50K account. I think I want to say most of you guys would consider this. That's why maybe they'll probably do like 110. Because cheaper all in. 50 plus 99. They're not doing that. And then if we do 150Ks, right? It'll be like I don't know. I want to do like 225 all in versus what is it? 150 plus 150 act fees. Still think a lot of people would choose this also. I think mathematically both these are pretty much set. Like they're both equal. Because like you have to pass the first try to get lower cheaper, but this one you can do like 2 resets and be like kind of even price. PM has been quite rough, but I feel like we always find something. Little SMT. So this is where SMT does matter here when we're chopping like this and we see one asset just snipe the high here. You're gonna be very focused on this here now, which I'm gonna just mark as BPR and ES. I might try to snipe it, try to get in the long here if I believe price is gonna go higher. Do you guys think this is a good long here? That's what I'm considering. It's so choppy. It's so freaking choppy. The SMT just makes it so sus. I'm gonna be watching closely for it, but we've been doing good though with patience and everything. What's the difference between the rapids versus legacy? Rapids are 1 day pass, but cap payouts then goes uncapped. Legacy, they're I think 40% consistency rule, but they're uncapped from the start. So both are very like it's just to each their own. I think they both are pretty solid. I honestly start preferring the rapids more. Because I've one thing I like to just let me just pass it right away. I don't want to waste time. Give me my account, start cooking. And the best part is you can get uncapped pretty quickly. Bro was a Legacy fan so much the last few days. So that's the thing. I like both plans, but I think my preference just keeps on leaning closer to I want to pass quickly. If you're a new user, make sure you there's a promo for only new users. That's just the unfortunate part. We're gonna try to work on a better deal with Finex with SPF here. But new users, 25% off Legacy, 15% off Rapid. Use code HEADSTART. That's the code. And if you use our referral link at sign up, you'll be lifetime eligible for payout bonus plus smart points. So if you haven't used Finex, this is going to be the time where you want to sign up with that link. Because if you don't, you might not be eligible because it's a lifetime lock. Lifetime lock is kind of annoying, but that's just what we have to work with. What that means is every single purchase that you do, you'll be qualified for benefits from us. But if you purchase from another person's code, you'll be tied to them permanently. So that's why I encourage you guys. We're in this 5-minute BPR now. This is where longs are quite interesting. NQ just moving much more aggressive right now. ES barely did a turn. There's like a 6-point drop here. Not even the midpoint of the range yet. Coupon code SMART. Yeah, you either use coupon code SMART or I think better yet, just make sure if at sign up, if you want to create a new account, make sure you use the referral link at sign up. Some people, that's how they get away with the lifetime lock. They just make a new account if that's what you want to do. I'm not sure how that works, but someone did it before. Why does it feel like this is going to drop aggressively, guys? The analysis is saying long, except the SMT. The SMT is shaky right now. Everything else is saying upside still. Have you tried Bookmap? I tried it before. I'm not really keen to it. It's such a slow PM day, honestly, right now. But Looks like we might even flip on an NQ here. We ran previous day low this morning, so close to running previous day high. Do you think we're gathering liquidity to get there? That's what I'm hoping. Big push. Can't we buy rapid smart points there? Finance is interested in getting added. It's gonna take some time. We only have 4 firms listed right now. You don't have a partnership with MyFund Futures? We did, but for SPF, it got paused because they didn't want to do the rewards for the time being. Their tracking is kind of a little bit iffy though. It's selling off pretty aggressively here. ICT's live. Let me just pull up his live. Is he live? Why don't I see it? Oh, he ended his live just now. This is 38 seconds ago. Are you buying or selling here? This is like a difficult area for me. And I've been doing good all week and last week. Probably up like over... I gotta be up like 150,000 last like 10 days. So we just gotta take a chill when it's not that clear. If ES can just invalidate this would be interesting here. Do you recommend ETF? I think they also have a little bit of a shaky history. But there's too many good firms out there that I wouldn't want you guys to trade firms that are a little bit iffy. Because why? There's no need to. This is a no trade day. We have like another almost an hour. This is clearly a reversal signature. Is it? Reversal for upside or downside? You're talking about reverse coming down here? That's what it looked. That's what it started to look like, but I want to see how far we can really take the draw. Doesn't seem like that's the case right now. I'm kind of starting to lean. I was leaning upside, but like if we can close under, probably downside. Time distortion for longs. We'll see. We'll see. Us N is saying short, guys. Let's see if that's about it. Why does it feel kind of heavy? Like it can just drop pretty aggressively. If you're looking for the longs, I like it on ES. ES already trying to turn through here. What's Hassan saying? We need Hassan back. How are you up 150K the past 10 days? It's probably more, bro. Have you guys seen our trading lately? We've been killing it. Look at this. This is 42K literally yesterday. 18,000 from Robinhood, 24,000 from both my live and my fundeds. And then you go next one. Keep on scrolling down. We've been posting it. This was I think Friday. I think 23,000 on my live cash count plus everything else on my funded. Robin's up. Pretty good. I wonder how much we're up on my live account. This is where it gets interesting here. If it just leaves it from here, PM lows. I want to play the upside, but it's not showing anything. Like it's not even trying to hold here. You know? How do we play this? How do we play this? Should be probably looking for logs right now. NQ's back in that 15-minute FEG support area too. ES has not flipped yet, so I'm gonna just zoom in a little bit more. He has 100 funded. I haven't been trading as much fun. I've been trading more cash lately, to be honest. Is this the long that I'm looking for? If you pass eval, you usually take it the next day for you get the funded for most fund prop firms. Chat, are we long this? Are we long this? How the heck? This is probably something I'm gonna be looking for. Like this. My head's gonna hurt off this. Dude, my head's gonna hurt from this. I think this is somewhat appropriate. Trading's not easy today. Makes it quite confusing. I want to see it do this. Basically, one more tap back in and just push the highs. This leaving a wick is a little bit scary though. Guess we'll try it. I'm gonna try at 14s here. We'll see how it plays. Let me see if everything's copied right. I'm not literally the biggest fan of this though, but I think it's the most appropriate. $5-minute BPR still holding. We get a retap back down. I am still bullish that we haven't flipped yet. 15 minutes still holding. Time frame alignment says we should be able to hold this area, but we'll see. Trying at 14. I'm gonna pretty much. It's a hard stop down here, but if we get anywhere under 11's closure, done. Get out there. This is kind of what I'm setting up right now. I'll put the hard stop a little bit lower here, but I'll likely close this earlier because it's like range bound. I feel like it's been pretty slow, so you could kind of start maneuvering where price is going. Gonna do one contract. I'm not favoring this price action too much, but I think it could work. This is basically stop for me. NQ needs to get above this. This is the consolidation right now. It's fair if you want to stay out of this. I'm not even like, this is like a B- setup or maybe a C+ setup, but I think it's worth the risk. Just show me the money, chat. Just like yesterday, show me the money. Show me the money. I think this is fine. 4 points, most likely. Stop. I'll be taken out for about 4 points, which is like $200 off this if this fails. You don't even like to see it right now. We're just like stuck here. But goal is to probably make 10K today. I'm not gonna be aiming for like 25 or 30, 40K like we did last time. Come on, come on, come on. Let's take this high out. This would be like a nice smackdown. And then we're trying to see if we can go for the high day. Show me the money. Why are you not trading with Apex more? I haven't traded in Apex in a while just because I'm focusing on a few firms. And I'm focused on my live count more. So my Robinhood, my cash port. This is my cash port here. We're at 214,000. This came from 200,000. So this been doing pretty good here. Or not 200, 100,000. So we're up kind of like 114,000 so far. We need NQ to really get above this new day opening gap too. It's like kind of holding it down right here. Back at entry. Ooh. About to get cooked if we don't move soon. Okay, well, prepare to get stopped here. My normal size would have been 3 contracts if I like this trade. But I think it's a risk managed type of day. For PM especially. Like PM right now is not good. Not the easiest price action to learn. Okay. Gonna be minus 200 at this rate. We'll probably have one more time for another trade if there's any. If not, this will be it. Yep. Stopped out. Minus 4 points on ES. You're off of just one contract. We got like just a decent move, honestly, just like 3-point move, and then I'm going for like 22s. Just gonna get there. Lots of rejection right now. We could be flipping shorts if we see something. There's a 1-minute bear sus block. How could I miss that? That should have been the key giveaway. So choppy, man. This could be just a wick. Let's just see. Let's just see what it does first. Oh, I forgot to do the Friday giveaway. Shit. I'll do that today. We can pick that today, honestly, on stream too, maybe. pick a few winners. Might have got hunted right there. I don't know yet. Or we're not doing 10. I think we're gonna just do a handful, maybe like 3 or 4. But many people didn't even show the execution. They just saw a risk reward tool. So a lot of people were not gonna be qualified for it. I might have just got wicked. Might have got wicked, chat. Ideally, I want it to be more a mental stop with a closure under, but I felt like if we were to wick this again, like we probably would have ran it, right? Maybe it's like, because I had it kind of under, but hard stop under with a soft stop on a closure with a 5-minute validation. These type of things are tricky in case we do pick up speed. We're just gonna eat up a lot more loss. But I should be complaining. We should be just looking to see if there's a potential re-entry if we still like the long, which I have yet to see yet. You've been using susblock. We're team susblock over here. This is an indicator that we just put on for the stream. It's been funny. I haven't been trading purposely for susblock or anything like that. It's just gonna be there. FTC is giving it one more go. Straight back up. Straight back up. Do we re-long, guys? Stop punt. I literally got hunted pretty nasty there. It's because I wanted to make it like risk free for you guys, or make it tight risk. But I feel like if I was trading this, like I said, only invalidate this trade if we get a finite closure under, or make it more loose. Good average down. No. I would wait for it to wick down. My stop would be looser because I'm looking for a bigger TP. If it comes back up, I'll probably add into it. But it's only one contract anyways. I'm not too mad at that. Probably do look for a re-entry though. What a that's how they anger you when they do shit like that. The right move seems to be the upside. I just made it stop way too tight for comfort, to be honest. 9.75. I'm pretty sure I got wicked at the very bottom. Opportunity to re-long real quick here. This is where you're looking for. And he was actually moving pretty good too. FTC, I think he said he's gonna try it again earlier, and I guess it's paying. They're basically trying to long the same area that we had earlier. Maybe this time, if you do want to do that, you just want to make sure this is the stop on this closure. Give it more space to really push up. If you actually are aiming for the highs, like how NQ would drive it here. That, or this could be just very choppy. Does TPT deny payouts for scalp NQs? No. I feel like just you say that, right? But I hope you're not thinking of like just doing like 2-second scalps spamming at like high time frame, or not high time frame. Was it high frequency? Like just make it make sense essentially. And don't be playing stupid. This is the 1 minute here. So this is where, if you still like longs, 14, 13s back at where it is, you can get whipsawed, but I still like it. I still like it for another chance here. If this could really hold, we go back to the highs. That's basically the gist of it. Not too favorable on this. It'll just be one contracts again. Bright side is NQ is leading it much better this time. Let's see how far we can go this side. Look at the 15 minute. The 15 minute on ES is so terrible, man. You kidding me? Just back and forth, back and forth. You need to see it push here. How's the higher time frame? Hourly here. Don't think we'll be going here unless we actually want to flip. 4 hour. 4 hour closed pretty nicely above right now. Daily. We're entering the daily FEG here. Also weekly. So chop. What makes you think you want to long? I think what makes it the answer also the question to that is like why would you want to short this? Even on lots of higher time frame, there's nothing telling you that we're trying to flip yet. We have no closure whatsoever. So in my mind, when I'm like trying to read price action, the only thing you could do is long here until we get like a pretty aggressive closure under these wicks here, and they could play for lower. Right now, I don't really see that. The SMT is holding it though. So when I'm playing with like time frame alignment, that's where I'm heading at right now. Not the best confident in this price action, of course, but you know that's all there is. It's in premium, but that's the only you can play. I think shorting this is too early. It's a kind of like you're playing the message like I would rather buy the highs than short too early because the trend is still pushing. But scalping wise, this is also very difficult. Look how back and forth we are. This is just like I don't know when we'll try to break this. Looks ugly, man. Let's do the giveaway then. I think we're in a lot of waiting time. Let's do 8 minutes. 2 giveaways. Free prop account. Make a Discord ticket. Giveaway ticket. And if you want to enter the giveaway, all you gotta do is press this button. I'm gonna put the link to it into the chat if you are not in the Discord. What's a trick to win the giveaways? It just random, man. You gotta be in it. This is getting pushed pretty aggressively here. Again, just a lot of wicks. This is where you blow counts. This is where you size down. I'm probably gonna be red today though. On my fundeds. But won't be too bad. That's just what it be. Now it's getting aggressive. 15-minute closure coming up. If this 15-minute flips, maybe you could flip for lower, but I don't think you can really play for upside or downside right now. It's getting rejected every time though, but we haven't seen any follow through either. I'm just glad today is the day where I actually size down. The only day where I actually size down. Incredible. Not because out of luck, it's because I don't feel good about this price action. Every other day, I feel, the last 10 days, I feel pretty good. And we just take like a few minis on it, 3 minis. How do you know when to size down? It's pretty clear. It's like when you feel like the price action is not as clear. So like I'm telling you that this is like kind of like a B minus C plus setup rather than like yesterday and the day before. Like this is high probability. On Friday last week, I said this is something that like I could full port and feel pretty good about. I mean, more as in how much do you know to size down? All right, now I'm just doing 1 contract. My average size is 3 contracts. I can't really size down lower than 1, right? Unless you do micros, which I don't really do. Dude, NQ might just fall off a cliff right now. Gonna be red today, unfunded. At least my Robinhood. We have some swings. It's carrying right now. We're at 1,009,000. I think it's gonna be very soon. It's gonna be 1.1, and then it'll be like 1.5. Maybe in like 4 months. I want to get to like 1.5, 6 months, 6 months maybe 1.5. Keep on pushing it. Keep on pushing it. It's not much of a dump yet. This is a closure. This is pretty much over on this one. I'm not really liking it anymore. That's unfortunate. Gonna be light red today. How does it feel to have a mill? I think some people are under the wrong misconception that that's all my money I have in that Robin port. That's just all I decided to put in and started to grow. I have a large amount of money just set aside for taxes. That's like I'm not a million worth, but like it's sizable. That's comparable. It's just not all my money there, is what I'm saying. Some people are like, wait, you only got 1 million? I was like, no, that's just my portfolio. That's just my Robinhood. If you guys remember, like last year, I think we did 800K in payouts, 850 in payouts. Take home was probably like 600, 700. This year, it's already higher than that. I think we're already like at 800, 900K in payouts, and we're not even done with the year yet. So like the math should be mathing right. When are you gonna, when you're in the red, when do you know when to stop or take another trade? I think this is probably where I stop. I don't see myself try and trade more here unless it's for shorts, but it's hard. It depends. If the setup is enough, it worth it to me. Like if I'm not trying to be impulsive. If I think there's like a very actual setup for shorts, I'm game for it. But yep. Ends in a minute here, guys. 321 entries. Make sure you enter before the giveaway ends. Yeah, PM just decided to be terrible. And then people who might like bears, like lower price action right now, if price action wants to fuck with you here, you're gonna short somewhere low here. It's gonna come right back up. You're like, damn, it didn't break up, it didn't break down, and just getting chopped the hell up right now. And this is where it gets weird. Like we're making a lot of these highs here, relative equal highs, and then we're taking lows every time. So I'm not even confident that this is gonna flip yet. $22 seconds. Let's see who the two winners are. Are you guys long or short right now? That's the $1,000,000 question here. I actually don't know where we're gonna try to go here. Congrats to the winner. Oh, I forgot. Winner today is GPow. GPow. Where do I remember that name? GPow and Stoic Pipsmaster. If that's one of you guys, comment in the chat here. Glenn 3.0. Have you won before? Are you Glenn Powell or are you someone else? I'm pretty sure this Powell is cooking then. Oh, you haven't won before? I got it. I think your just name is memorable, let's say. Twitter giveaway from Friday. Honestly, I wanted specifically people who actually executed. So for instance, I'm not gonna let someone do this or like this is a risk reward tool. I wanted more execution on the day. So I'm gonna just do a random like this, and we're gonna stop on this mouse right here. This guy has execution. He long or he shorted, long, and then just kind of shorted. We're gonna give this guy late reply or winner. Screenshot this and DM me on Twitter for a prop account from our list. We're gonna do a few of these guys. All right, we're gonna try to go for the top quadrant now. Right here. This guy has a screenshot of him actually executing. Do we give this guy shorted one contract? You said P&L is okay. P&L is fine, but some people are just doing risk reward tool. I don't want to do risk reward tool like this one. This is a risk reward tool. This is not P&L. So profits or executions. Do we want to give to this guy here though? Let's see. Execution, short, Did he show? I mean, okay. Well, let's just get this guy. He actually showed that. We'll do probably at 4 people. How's the long though? It's coming back up. It's so choppy. And the people who shorting this earlier are gonna get cooked too, and like no one's winning this. Let's go for the middle this time. This one is Euro. Okay, I'm gonna keep it future based. Just that's gonna be my preference here. Let's go for somewhere in the middle. First try failed. Coulda, shoulda, woulda held. Okay, let me see. Execution. I'm gonna give it to this guy. And then we'll do one more here. Let's just go random this time. And let go. Oh wait, that's the same spot. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna do... No, that's too close. Let's just do the bottom. This guy, I don't know what the hell he's doing here. This is just indicators. I'm gonna pass on that guy. Okay, who is this guy? Let me take a look. Do we give it to this guy though? Let's see. Long is played. The risk reward tool. I prefer execution. He did show P&L though. Maybe you guys vote if we want to give this guy. We're going to roll another one. We are pushing. We are pushing. Am I getting stopped many times just for this a pump? Pick P&L. I'm picking random. I'm not even looking. But we're gonna wrap this up very soon, guys. Ay, this price action. Getting chopped up. All right. I'll do someone from the top quadrant now. It was supposed to be this middle guy, but he's not even showing anything. This one, if there's any execution whatsoever, I'm not doing risk reward tool. That's one thing I'm not gonna do. Let's do top quadrant. This is also another entry. We're not doing that. That's gonna be my word there. Okay, execution. Shorted long. This might be the short that we took on stream. And he showed also this. Okay, we're gonna have to give this guy New Horizon. Hopefully one of you guys in the chat got the 4. We gave 4 out just now. P&L only. We're not doing that, bro. We're not gonna select filter only people. It's more so execution, but I was gonna allow P&L as well. So now for those who ask, did we do the Friday giveaways? These are the 4 winners here. 1. So we're gonna go over is New Horizon, Phil, NGE, and Trade Ops. Those are all executions plus P&L. Some people did both. Along a 3rd attempt. What do you guys think? You said execution. That was execution. I think all of them had execution. That which I prefer. I am gonna get so tilted if I get chopped up every single time that I try this. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. Chat is gonna get me chopped up. Third time's a charm. Third time is gonna be where it ends me. We could try on NQ maybe. It's tough. Tough lately. Yeah, it's closing at 3 p.m. I think we're gonna most likely wrap this up soon. I forgot to trade my Lucid again. Maybe I'll just log a day. How many guys are longs or short right now? Comment in chat. This is like where nobody wins unless you're very skillfully, I guess, scalping it in the right positions. Let's see, Till. I hope not, man. I probably post my P&L later, but yeah. Do you only trade PM? That's what I do. I trade from 1 to 3 PM every single day. Today, I think I'm down. If I want to add it up on my funded, it's gonna be like 9,000. On my Robinhood, we're up like 4, so like net -5. Every other day we've been doing the last few weeks has been pretty tremendous. Like Robinhood's up 4,000. Like it's almost matching that on a red day, just because we're holding our swing still. Which, if you look at past week, we're up 29,000 in a single week. Is pretty incredible for me. Monthly is at 60,000. 6%. 6% is also very nice. In 3 months, we're at. Is that 27? Is that it? No, okay, loaded. 10%. That's what I like. Almost 100,000. Which at that time I only had 600K, so we're technically up 20%, but I added a little bit more so I can scale up more. Are you still holding LVG? I think I am. I was contemplating buying some more because it dipped down like 10% a day, but something. I'm not sure what I did. Not very much. 3K. I had, I think, 10K total. So I sold 70% for like $800 profit, I think. Just still good, like 10%. Is there a reason you don't trade AM? Because I've been always a little bit busy AM, but the whole reason that I want to push on more PM trading sometimes is trash. Sometimes AM is also trash, but more so PM might be. But what if you are so consistent in trading trash price action that you do good on it? That's what I am aiming for. You're so consistently trash that this price action is no longer trash. What's up today? Today is like a prime example of what you don't want to see. You ever tilt on stream before? I don't think on stream. Off stream, yes. Maybe a few times on stream where I do lose a little bit more. But I think the stream protects me. You guys watching me, lots of eyes, a lot of pressure. It stops me from making stupid decisions. But for sure tilted many times before. Do you make 100K per month trading props or trading Robinhood? I only started trading my cash ports more recently, so I'm not anywhere close from that. Like, let's see my cash count here. This month for October, it's been what, half a month so far? Let's see. Dude, why does it take so long to load? I just know I started this kind of mid-year, maybe like March. No, not March. April or May, and it was at 100K. We're up basically 114. And look at this. This is straight back down. So anyone who's shorted or long are getting cooked right now. Anyone who's trading PM likely getting cooked as well. So don't be mad if you're a little bit red today. But if you're gonna tilt in this is not a good price action tilt. I had enough with it too. It's still loading, but I think last time I checked it was like 30,000 P&L today. I'll show this for the viewers for transparency, and after that, we'll just wrap this up. We're trying to be as transparent as possible. There it is. So look at the stats here. We took 133 trades. This is probably not 133 setups, but if I long and then, you know, I average down, I think it counts as 2 trades. And then 276 contracts. The commission is $600 total. That is kind of high here, but you know, that's just part of the game here. 75% win rate. That's pretty good for October. I think October overall, minus today, has been flawless, mostly flawless. 33,000 a day. Let's see, my average winning trade is 440. My average losing trade is 328. Largest losing 1,000. Largest winning 2,000. Average winning trade 17 minutes. That's pretty quick. Losing, I guess that's where like I like to TP fast when it hits my target. Losing, it usually takes a little bit longer for my setup to hit, and if it doesn't, it takes a long time. So these are my stats. We've just slowly been going up. You see from October, just very idle, and then we start picking up when volatility hits, and picking up, and now we're at 34,000. Pretty good today. Chop. All right, guys, I'll just close this out here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Today has been slightly red for me, just very tiny, just because it's not been moving. But I did try longs, and I just got chopped both times. Is that a live count? Yes, it's a live count. The way that you know it's a live count is if you look at here, it says live, and it shows you like random numbers. This is personally a personal funded, but you can also see this if this is like a live funded. It'll show the same thing. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheers.